This is a butterfly dance. Okay, this is a butterfly dance. This is a butterfly dance. These are more.
They poop. Man, stop. Let's go change it. No, you do not touch that. Eric, get these chips out of here.
Yes, we are.
We are.
Yeah.
So let me say that's me. We're
not yet, but we are going to do it tonight.
Well,
You just touched them.
Get out of the kitchen while she's doing that.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Denver Broncos. First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. The time. In Kelsey was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. But you look at this Bronco defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Well, Mahomes will do it himself. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 44 yards.
I'll pick up a 44 yards on the play. First down, Kansas City.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the play fake, Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. To throw is Nix. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Broncos, first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Nix to the air. Yeah, he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Harvey is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
He'll try again, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got him one complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Luke. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. You can look at this Bronco defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job, What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. A gain of 12. And the first down, Chiefs.
On first down, Luke. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 7-7, our score after one. The big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go. Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First and 10 at the 26.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
And all the way to the opposite 45. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. The ultimate speedster showing that speed in front of his home crowd. They love that.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. The Broncos at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
We'll swing this out to Harvey. And all the way home for a Broncos score. R.J. Harvey, 34 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Looks good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Yellow!
Now here's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield. This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Luke, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Mahomes now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Taking it right down Broadway. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Chiefs, 14.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Oh, look at the juke. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As he's on to punt for the first. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really have no chance to, what a short field that you turn the ball over to the other offense.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Franklin, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. To throw, here's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos would extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chiefs 14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, here's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now it's Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Harvey now on first and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Throwing Nix. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Broncos are able to add on to that lead. What's good on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes will get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
Easy.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Chiefs 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Takes it to about the 37.
That's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Trying to run for it. Here's Hardy. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently 2nd in the league in first downs, and they pick up one here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll get that complete to Parkinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. To throw is Nix. This is caught. Touchdown Broncos. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. They'll break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. He'll look to throw. Man over the middle, and it's complete. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle to Smith. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Easy. Yellow. Yellow.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, play.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Mahomes going to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. Call it a gain of a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Ready? Go.
off the play fake. Here's Nix. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
17 at the 50-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Nix to the air. Setting up a screen for Harvey. On the move past the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
Tag! Panther 60! Panther 60! down. Bronco 80. Ready. Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready? Come on. Set. 19, target. Set up. Ready, ready. Go. Set. Ready. Cut up. Set. Ready. Locking 18. Ready. Let's go now. Bronco 80. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready. Down. Cougar 19. Ready. Shut up. Cowboy 80. Shut up. Here we go. Shot. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready. Ready, ready. 19 charge. Hut, hut. Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go. 70 Timberwolf. Ready. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let go. 70. Hawk 70. Hawk. Down. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Liking 18. Ready. Shut up! Cowboy 80! Hut up! Here we go, here we go! Bronco 80! Shut up! Come on, set! Cougar 19! Ready? Set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Check go! Here we go, shot, go! Ready, ready, ready. Let's go now. Shot, ready, hut. Ready, ready, ready. Set, set up. Let's go. Hut, hut. Hawk 70. Ready. Come on, set. Bronco, go. Here we go, hot, hot. Ready. Cowboy 80. Check go. Shut up. Ready. Set. Hook. Let's go. Ready. Let's go now. Get up. Let's go now. Get up. Ready. Set. Go. Set. Hut, hut. Set up. Ready. Ready. Check go. Here we go. Set. Check go.